Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into your dominant energy. So you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. And you have here the number 7. Wow, powerful, powerful energy. Stand your ground, okay? This is kind of like getting the 7 of Wands, right? And as you can see here, there's a shadow of a man who is standing firm in his conviction, right? Look at that. One hand is above, the other hand is like on his hip, like, nope, this is the way that it's going to be, right? So standing firm in your conviction, and it says here, stand your ground, the number 7. If you see the number 7777707, you're being protected by the universal forces. So don't worry, you're going to get opposition. There will be opposition. There will be challenges. Okay, it's not going to be an easy victory, but this is telling you you're going to be tested. For some, you're already going through this energy. It means that you're being tested. You are being tested for your strength, for your willpower. Do you have it in you to not give up? Do you have it in you to not give in, right? And this is energy that is testing you. You're going to feel pressured. There's going to be people who are against what you say. There's going to be people who disagree with what you're doing, with what you say, but you have to stand firm on your conviction. Do not lower your guard. Do not lower your standards. You're being tested. But again, if you stand your ground, you're going to win. Okay? And remember, the number 7, you're being protected the whole way through. Your spirit guides, your angels, God, source energy, the universe, they've all got your back. So don't worry, okay? Even though people on the outside might seem like they're against you, like nobody's on your side, you might feel alone going through this energy. Don't worry, because those unseen forces are always, on the sidelines, right? Protecting you, making sure that it's going to work in your favor. But remember, you've got to put in the work as far as you not lowering your guard or your standards, okay? This is some kind of an energy of you having to set boundaries and saying, you know what? Enough is enough. These are my boundaries. You do not cross this line. This is what I want. This is what I'm saying. This is what I believe in. And that's that, right? That's the very powerful energy that's coming through for you. Okay. This could be love related, career related, family related, finances, friendships, right? Co-workers, bosses, projects, ideas, whatever this is. It could be any area of your life, because I'm going to be tuning into different areas of your life. You could be saying, well, this is going on in my love life. That other situation is going on in my career. This other one is going on in my love life. This other one's going on in my personal life. Whatever this is, you tune into these energies, okay, and however it resonates for you, because it's a general reading, so take it as it resonates, okay? Again, remember, since it's a general reading, take it as it resonates. It could be you towards somebody, somebody towards you. So if you feel a need to reverse the roles, then go ahead and do so, okay? You might be saying, well, that's not my energy, that's their energy. Okay, fine, you can reverse the roles. All right, so let's go and see. I'm going to be taking a look at your past, present, and future. I will be also taking a look at your challenge position, how to overcome that challenge, and who and what is coming towards you and your opportunity. Okay. Now, keep in mind that it's really, really, it's very important for you guys to please support me in this. Okay. Because I had mentioned to you guys a few days ago that I had been feeling discouraged. Okay, I had been seeing a lot of drop in views on the channel, and I have been considering going to a different platform and just closing out this YouTube channel. But since I've been telling you guys that, I've been getting some messages, positive messages of, you guys encouraging me to stay. I feel your love. I feel your support. So by you commenting down below, any comment, okay, I read all the comments, but even if it's just, a simple, comment there on how this reading resonates with you, if this reading resonates with you at all, an emoji, anything that you comment, I really appreciate the comments below. It really helps me and the channel grow, okay? And of course, liking, subscribing, giving the video a thumbs up, making sure that you subscribe and you turn on that notification bell so that you are notified each and every time that I post. It's all helping me and the channel stay together, okay, and grow. And it's encouraging me to, again, continue posting videos for those of you guys who do enjoy my videos. So again, I encourage you guys, comment down below, keep supporting me and my channel if you do want me to stay on here. And yeah, let's go into the reading. Okay. Now, I do see some energies here. You could be dealing with the sign of, let's see, the sign of Virgo. I see the sign of Aries. What other signs do we have here? Whatever sign this is, it doesn't have to be those. It could be any of the signs. Okay. It could be any other sign. Look at that. The Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning, a passionate brand new beginning and a passionate brand new start, an offer. An offer is going to be given to you, whether it's an offer for a new job. You're going to be feeling like, oh my God, that's the perfect job of my dreams. An offer for a passionate union, a passionate relationship, a passionate project, a new idea that just sparks itself, right? You're like, oh, I have this new idea. Oh my God, right? So something here will be offered to you. Okay. I do see here that it's going to bring in a lot of, energy of that passion within you. It's going to activate that motivation, that inspiration, making you feel very creative. Okay. Again, whether it's a relationship, a passionate union, it could also be an offer for a job, for a career that's like, wow, this is in alignment with what you've been looking for, right? But an offer here, a brand new beginning, a passionate brand new beginning and a passionate brand new start. Wow, that's beautiful. But remember, you have to stand your ground. Don't lower your standards. Do not lower your standards. Don't give in, give up, what you're worthy of. Okay. Now, in your challenge position, I also see here the 10 of Swords, the Judgment, and the 8 of Pentacles. So part of the challenge is dealing with some kind of, painful ending, right? A painful ending, whether it's an ending in your career, in your family dynamic, relationship, personal life, a friendship or relationship, whatever this is, okay? Part of the challenge is, dealing with this painful ending, right? It's not easy to heal, but, when you really, kind of like commit yourself to a brand new future and tell yourself, okay, you know what? That was very painful. That experience was something that perhaps you learned a lot from. You take with you the lessons and you learn how to heal the pain. And that's what you need to start doing, right? I'm seeing here that there's going to be a wake-up call. You're going to receive some kind of an enlightenment, a breakthrough moment, a wake-up call. If you've been feeling very foggy, confused, lethargic, like there's no motivation, there's a lack of motivation because of this painful ending, don't worry, because you're soon going to hear the calling to change, right? You're going to hear the calling to heal as well. Okay, for others of you guys, there will be a breakthrough moment. Okay, something here that didn't make sense to you, all of a sudden it's going to make perfect sense. Oh my God, that ending had to happen because otherwise I wouldn't get my desire, right? That kind of vibe is happening. But part of the challenge is you finally seeing this or hearing the call when it comes in. So that's why it's telling you need to snap out of it, because whenever the call comes in, you want to be aware so that you see it, so that you hear it. Okay. For others of you guys, it could be challenging for you to reunite with somebody. Okay. Or there could be a challenge here happening within some kind of reunion, or, you kind of feeling like, okay, how can I get motivated again about life? How can I feel inspired again about a relationship, about love, about connection, about opening up my heart again, right after being hurt, okay? So there's that energy where you might find it difficult right now to kind of feel like, okay, you're still alive, in a sense, because something here really hurt you. I'm also seeing here that with the 8 of Pentacles, you're doing good. I see here that you are putting in the work, you are putting in the effort, but it's not going to be easy. What this is saying is that some of you guys are kind of wanting to give up on something. You're wanting to give up. You're like you're like, oh no, this is too much pressure. You don't want to stand your ground, or you feel like you don't have it in you. You feel like you're not strong enough. You are. Okay, you have to tap into your strength. You have to tap into your willpower. You have the strength within you to see this through. Okay, but again, stand your ground. Okay, again, it's not going to be easy. It's still going to require for you to put in work and effort, but just don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, especially. Okay, let me know. We're going to let that noise go by. Excuse a loud ambulance. A lot of times the ambulance noise is a confirmation. Okay, so let me know in the comments below what that's all about. Everything I just explained to you, okay, in your challenge position. What is it that you're going through right now? Now, in your recent past, I see the Fool, the 4 of Wands reversed, and the 3 of Pentacles. So in the recent past, you took a leap of faith. You were like, yes, this is the opportunity for me. This is a relationship for me, the career, the idea, the business for me. Whatever this was in the recent past, you took a leap of faith without really thinking. And then you were like, gosh, So foolish. What a foolish move. Why didn't I think it through? I should have asked questions. I should have gotten to know this person more. I should have, read the contract, the agreement, right? Whatever this was, you felt kind of foolish a little bit because you just took a leap of faith. You were just kind of, being driven by passion or, just inspiration, right? And so something here disconnected. It ended up falling apart. There was a disconnect, whether this is a job situation, career, family, love, relationship, friendship, whatever this was. Let me know in the comments below. I see here that there was some kind of a disconnect, whether a divorce, breakup, whatever this was, or you going away from this job or career venture that did not work out. I see here that ultimately, at the end of the day, somebody was still trying to work something out. There were still kind of like talks of, all right, let's see how we can work together as a team. Let's see if we can negotiate. Let's see if we can make this work, right? I see that after this breakup, this disconnect happened, people were starting to kind of value you more. There was something in that where people were like, oh, wait a minute, this person, has something good to bring to the table, whether this is negotiations, business, career. For others, if this is some kind of relationship, there could have been a third party situation for some. Okay, for some there could have been a third party situation. Let me know in the comments below what that was all about in the recent past. In the present energies, currently speaking, you have the Hermit, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So right now, you're feeling like isolating yourself. You feel like being alone. You feel like just kind of being on your own. But this isolation is not negative. This is a positive type of isolation because the Hermit is all about tuning into himself, right? In order for growth to happen, in order for him to really, get the enlightenment, the wisdom, right? From to learn the lesson. So there's something here about you wanting to be alone, stay quiet. You're not ready to take action, not ready to communicate. Whether this is you or somebody around you, somebody who wants to be by themselves because they're really trying to learn the lessons, okay? But when they come out of this isolation, they're going to be a better person. They're going to be a better version of themselves. If this is you, you're going to become a wiser individual. You're going to be able to be clear. Whereas right now, maybe you're still a little bit confused, okay? I'm seeing here that also you're going to get a new opportunity. Some other offer is going to be coming in, or it has already recently come in right now, okay? Whether this is an offer of love, a new partnership, it could be an offer for you to make more money because there's also the Page of Pentacles. It could be a new idea where this person's like, okay, I offer you this position. Yeah, maybe at first you're not going to be making that much money, but it has potential for growth, okay? So don't be dismissive of an opportunity that might look small at first, okay? Because it has great potential. For others, you're going to get two opportunities. You're going to get two offers. One of them is a little bit smaller than the other. You're going to have to choose. Which one are you more aligned with, right? One of them makes you feel inspired, right? While the other one, you're like, oh, well, this one's more practical, right? So which one are you more leaning towards? Because there's two offers here for you. For others, it could also be an apology. Somebody here coming in to apologize after thinking things through, after growing, maturing, evolving, apologizing, and making an offer saying, hey, you know what, let's plant that seed to see, if it has a potential to grow. For others of you guys, you don't want that offer anymore from the past and you want a new offer. And so this is you. This is basically you now planting your own seed of potential, of an idea, of a career, of a business, of a relationship, in order to see it grow. Okay. But you're going to be getting offers left and right. I'm also seeing here a gesture of love. Somebody here who has romantic feelings for you is going to come in to express those romantic feelings. And for others, you just have an idea. You're like, you know what? I want to work on this new idea. I want to invest in my career, in myself, in my new, kind of project, whatever this is. And you don't pressure yourself because I still see that you're in the learning phase. Right now, you're still learning about this new idea, about this new relationship, about this new connection, about this new job. Take it one step at a time. You're still learning, okay? You're still kind of like the student, okay? If this is a new relationship, I feel like this person is still learning also how to handle relationships, how to handle situations. If this is a business partnership, take it slowly because they're still learning to do here, okay? Now, in the near future, you also have here the Six of Swords, the King of Wands, and the World. So in the near future, I see you moving on, okay? I see you finally disconnecting from that which doesn't serve you. You're finally able to leave behind the past that was very painful, okay? Or an environment, maybe you're leaving a job, you're leaving an environment, you're moving from one place to another. Perhaps, you're leaving something or someone behind. You're going to a better position, a better place, okay? I see you going through a transition in the very near future. I see you going somewhere different, okay? I see here changes are happening for you, okay? Even though these changes are not going to come easy, it's not going to be easy for you to leave that place, business behind, or relationship behind, or person behind, okay? Or whatever environment that is behind. You're still going to do it. You're going to transition to a new it's kind of like a new chapter of your life, okay? I see that this new chapter, this new transition is going to activate your confidence again. You're going to feel alive again. You're going to feel confident. Some of you guys are stepping into your entrepreneurial spirit in the very near future. You're getting ready to do things on your own, maybe start your own business. For others of you guys, you will be meeting somebody. You will be meeting somebody who is a very entrepreneurial spirit, okay? This person is very confident. There's a lot for you to learn from this individual. This person is very passionate. Also, if this is a love connection, you guys are going to be very attracted to one another. You're going to be meeting somebody when you move from where you are right now to where you want to be in the near future, okay? You're finally going to tie up loose ends in the near future. You know, if you had been leaving loose ends untied, you know, you're going to finally say, you know what? I'm going to leave that behind, tie up those loose ends in the near future, and move into this new chapter of your life, into a new version of you. Some of you guys are realizing that you want to become a better person, right? You know that in order for you to activate that new timeline, you're going to have to become that new version of you. I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, you want to become very abundant, you know, in your business, okay? And you have this business idea and you're like, okay, you see yourself as being very abundant, but in order for you to actually get that abundance, you're going to have to transform your energy. What would that person that is abundant do, right? They wouldn't be doing what you're doing right now. They would be doing things differently. They would be waking up in the morning and doing things differently, right? They would be talking different, walking different, dressing different. So it's almost as if you're kind of like leaving a version of you behind that no longer serves you, and you're transforming into a new person, into a new version of you, is how I'm seeing it, okay? And tying up those loose ends finally, okay? So a new version of you, a new chapter, because you're realizing, you know what, in this situation, environment, career, relationship, you've already given what you had to give. And in the near future, you're going to realize, I gave what I had to give, I did what I had to do, I put in the work and the effort, I learned what I had to learn, and now it's time for me to move on and to transform my life for the better, okay? Now, who and what is coming towards you is the Magician, the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles reversed. So I see here that coming towards you is literally your manifestation powers being activated, okay? You're going to be manifesting left and right. So pay attention to those powerful manifestations. If you start, tuning into the energy of focusing in on your goal, right? Becoming that new version of you, how would that new person be? How would that person act? If you want to be in a relationship, if you want abundance, if you want a new job, if you want, your project to work out, your career, your business to boom and bloom and blossom, whatever it is, how would that new person be, right? How would they act, right? They would be more confident, obviously. And so what's coming towards you is those energies of manifestation. You're going to have so much power at your disposal, but all you have to do is become aware of it. Become aware of the power that you soon will be holding. It's coming towards you. You're literally going to be manifesting left and right. Anything that you do, say, touch, create is going to turn to gold. Literally. Okay? The Magician. You're going to be able to transform painful energy into something that will benefit you. That's the power that you hold. A lot of times people don't understand why you have to go through these painful experiences. It could have been a third-party situation. It could have just been a painful outcome, somebody that broke your heart, something here that caused a lot of pain. Sometimes you don't understand why, okay? But a lot of times these painful situations and experiences happen so that you're able to realize the power that you hold over creating this new version of you, right? It's almost as if you take with you the lessons while leaving behind the pain, okay? And it's going to transform your finances. I do see here that some of you guys are going to take that pain. Some people take the pain and they're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to have this pain motivate me, inspire me to do better, right? Sometimes people, transform their entire lives after some really rough experience. And I feel like that's what's happening for you. After something here that caused a lot of pain, you're going to take that pain and you're going to say, you know what? Because of this experience, I'm going to become a better version of me. I'm going to improve my life. I'm going to improve my career, my finances. I see here that you're going to recover. You're not only going to recover financially, you're going to recover emotionally. You're going to heal. I see here if you've been dealing with self-sabotaging behaviors, you're going to heal that. You're going to transform that, transmute it into pure positive energy. If this is some kind of fear of rejection, fear of what they will say, fear of abandonment, don't worry, because it's all going to be transmuted into pure positive energy. Okay. And again, financial struggle, definitely you're going to recover. Okay, let's go ahead and tune into your clarifications. Let's first start clarifying. Stand your ground, Ace of Wands. What is the situation all pertaining to? Why is this here for you? Here you have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles at the bottom here, the Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, all of those fears, insecurities, doubts, anxiety, sleepless nights. Oh my God, what if this ends up happening? Fear-based mentality. Don't worry, it's going to be a thing of the past. You're going to be able to heal that. Your thoughts, fears, anxiety is no longer going to have control over you. You're going to learn how to control them. Okay? You're going to say, nope, no more fear, no more insecurity, no more anxiety. You're not going to keep me awake at night. Nope, you don't have that power over me anymore. It could have been a person also that was causing all this anxiety, okay? But again, you're standing firm in your power, okay? You're not allowing this to happen anymore. I see here that somebody's going to regret it. There's some kind of regret here. Somebody here is going to regret what they did, what they said, the pain that they have caused. And I see here that you've grown so much. You will be growing. You will be evolving. The Queen of Swords. Now you tell it like it is. If before you already did this, you're going to do it 10 times more. I see here that you're going to have mental clarity. Okay. I see here that you are going to be a little bit emotionally detached from people, situations, circumstances. And I see that you might be a little bit closed off. Now, with this closed off energy, you should not close off too much because I see good opportunities coming towards you. And I want you to really enjoy these new opportunities. So try to open up a little bit. Try to step outside of your comfort zone. If you've been still, dealing with some kind of sadness, sorrow, regret, if you're the one who regrets something, or if you're the one feeling a little bit sad and disappointed that something happened, don't focus on what went wrong. Focus on what's still left. Okay, because this man, even though he's wearing black, he's looking at all the cups that have fallen down that didn't work out, which are, a representation of all the experiences that didn't work out for him. There's still two cups right here, right on the side of him. But he's not seeing them because he's not looking for opportunities. He's looking only at what went wrong. So this is a reminder, look up again. There's opportunities all around you. Open up, step outside of your comfort zone, okay? That kind of thing. This is telling you that there's nothing for you to fear because you're already smarter, okay? You're wiser, you're smarter, you're intellectual. You're not, letting your feelings take over you anymore. The Queen of Swords doesn't let her emotions take over her at all, okay? So there's no fear, okay, to be had in this situation. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Tell me more about the situation. Now, when you confront a person or a situation, the reason why it's telling you stand your ground is because you're going to be tested. This is saying don't use your emotions, use your logic, your intelligence. Tell it like it is. Cut through all the BS, okay? Be very direct. Call them out. Call things out when you see them in the moment, okay? Good time. It says you're focused on the present and enjoying each and every moment you make together. Look at that. Focus in on having a good time because you're going to be manifesting something new. Enjoy this moment. It could be a brand new opportunity, a brand new offer, a brand new friendship, a brand new relationship. It's something new. It's a brand new beginning in something, an offer for a job, for a career, for a business, an idea, whatever this is. Focus in on instead the good times, but you have to open up for that. Open up a little, step outside of your comfort zone, okay? Don't be so fixed on, no, I want things just to go my way, right? Be a little bit more open. You will have a good time. Focus on the present and enjoying each and every moment that you make together. You're going to be making happy moments with another person, whether this is a career-related situation, family-related, friend-related, love-related, whatever this is. You will be having a good time. But again, open up just a little bit. Okay, you guys might be playing this game. What is it called? Tetris? Or what is it? Where you build those blocks. So yeah, you guys might be playing that game together. Happy moments. You're going to have good times, okay? Definitely good times are ahead of you. Let's see what's going on here in your present energies. Some of you guys will be having to choose from 2 offers, okay? Queen of Wands, wow, 9 of Cups, and the Tower at the bottom here, the 9 of Swords again, okay, reverse. So I see here that, yeah, right now, currently speaking, you're already learning how to not let your fears, anxiety take the better hold of you. You have unfounded fears. Fears are not going to come true, right? You're like, oh my God, what if this ends up happening? It's not going to happen. I see here that the reason why those fears are there is because, yeah, right now you are experiencing a Tower moment. If you have not experienced this Tower moment yet, it will soon be happening. But don't worry, because this Tower moment comes with a blessing in disguise. Look at that. It's literally a 9 of Cups here. This has to do with something here, shocking news, shocking revelation that is either already happening, has recently happened, or will be happening, okay? Something here that is going to crumble, fall apart, whether it's career-related, love-related, finances, relationship, family, friends, whatever this is. Something here that's going to be a shocking news, shocking revelation. It's going to feel like the rug has been pulled from underneath your feet. Like, whoa, what just happened here? Where did this come from, right? It could be a breakup. It could be a disconnect. It could be something that just all of a sudden just goes the wrong way. On the surface, it might seem like it's the wrong way, but look what's on the side of it, the 9 of Cups. There's no other way for you to get your wish fulfillment but this way. Sometimes chaos and conflict has to happen in order for you to get a breakthrough moment. There will be a breakthrough moment. There will be a revelation. And the Tower moment always, always comes with a blessing in disguise. So you're going to get your wish fulfillment. At the end of the day, it's kind of like, somebody here had been ignoring the red flags, the big elephant in the room. And finally, the universe is stepping in and saying, okay, you want to ignore the red flags? I've been trying to warn you. You've been sweeping it under the rug. You've been, ignoring all the signs, signals that I've been sending your way. Okay, well, now I'm going to create this Tower moment so that you can finally pay attention to it. Okay? But again, you're going to get what you want out of this, your wish fulfillment. Okay? All of your wishes will be granted. Sometimes you don't even know how, right? You're like, oh my God, how did this end up happening? In order for you to get what you want, that had to happen, right? You're going to gain your confidence back. I see here that also you're going to be meeting a person, if you don't know this person already, who is very attractive. You're very attracted to them. This person is highly intuitive, okay? Very intuitive, very attractive, very confident. And you're going to get everything that you've ever wanted, wish fulfillment in this situation, okay? Let's go ahead and see. This could be money that you want. This could be a job offer that you want. It's kind of like you being let go from one job and then all of a sudden you find the job of your dreams. How did that happen? It couldn't have happened any other way, right? Or you go through a breakup and then you meet the person of your dreams. You're like, oh my God, why did I wait so long in that relationship? That sucked, right? It's that kind of vibe. It's very kind of like, magical, okay? Career driven. Love is on the back burner until I am financially stable, money motivated. Whether you are this person or somebody that you're dealing with, okay? Somebody here is very career driven. Love is on the back burner until I am financially stable. Very money motivated, whether you or somebody around you. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye.
In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below.
And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10 and an additional 3 minutes for free. I'm not the one doing the readings on Psychic Source, but you can choose any psychic of your choice. You can choose to either talk to them online or call them. Make sure to use my special discount code 26489 at checkout. The link to my Psychic Source partnership is down in the description box below.
And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.